Hi, welcome to Back to School Night. If you need help translating the slides, you can follow the directions here. Hi, and welcome to 8th grade Civics and Economics. My name is Rachel Audant, and I'm so excited to be your student civics teacher this year. Just a little bit about me. This is my third year teaching at Glasgow and my third year teaching in Fairfax County. I'm a local. I grew up in Arlington. I attended William & Mary for both my undergrad and graduate degrees. I studied history, government, and then education. And I'm just really excited and passionate about getting to teach 8th graders all about civics. I think it is a really relevant curriculum for our students. Outside of school, I like to do lots of outdoor things, camping and hiking and running and things like that. So a quick overview of learning in my class. So I believe that students learn best when they are engaged in the class activities, they feel comfortable asking questions and receiving help. They can make connections between what we are learning and their own lives, and they can use what they learn to better understand the world around them. Those last 2 points are really important to me. Civics is a class where we can make lots of connections to current events, and I would like students to leave this class at the end of the year knowing, having a better understanding of how our systems of government work and how they can make a difference in them. To be successful in my class, students will need to attend and participate in all class activities. Participation can look like posting in the chat box, turning on their microphones and sharing that way, contributing while they work in a breakout group, which we do often. Students will need to complete all classwork activities and then contact me if they have any questions or need help. These are the 8 units that we will be learning this year in civics. As you can see, we cover an overview of government in the United States. So we talk about what defines citizen, we talk about political parties and elections, and this unit will align with the presidential election in November. We talk about the ideas and the documents that set up our government. We learn about the 3 branches, and then we do a final unit with economics and personal finance, learning about budgeting and some basic economics terms. And throughout the year, we will be reading, writing, thinking, and discussing all these things. We emphasize media literacy, so learning how to separate fact from an opinion, identify a bias, propaganda, and make informed decisions using the news. And we make lots of connections throughout the year to current events. This curriculum aligns very well with just what we see on the news all the time about the US government. So we make lots of connections to current events. In terms of grading and assessment, formative grades are worth 10% of students' overall grade in my course. Those are just quick checks for understanding things like exit tickets or a practice activity from class. And our summative assessments make up the majority of students' grades. So we do a combination. We usually do a multiple choice test for each unit, but we also do project-based assessments, sometimes group, sometimes individual. We do a wide range for each unit. In terms of teacher support, you can find all of this information on both Blackboard 24/7 and Google Classroom. Google Classroom is where all students' work is housed, so that is a good place to look if you'd like to quickly see what your student is doing or check to see if they have any missing work. My office hours are Monday from 10 to 10:45 and Thursdays after school 2:30 to 3:30. And the link for those office hours, that's posted in Google Classroom and in Blackboard 24/7. The learning grid will be posted by 7 a.m. every Monday to both those platforms. And that gives an overview for the week in civics. What are our learning targets? What are we learning? And what will students be turning in? That's a good place to check if you would like to help your student make sure they're on track. And really, in terms of supporting your child, obviously these are some good questions to ask them, to check in, to make sure that they're staying on top of things. For my course, I just recommend, talking to your child, your student about current events, what they see on the news, and helping them make any connections to what we are learning. If you are someone who is voting in this upcoming election, bring your student along and talk to them about your process of deciding who to vote for, right? That helps students make those connections between what we're learning in the real world. And in terms of supplies, these are some supplies that might be useful for my class, and all of our material, once again, those are all majority using the computer. Everything is posted in Google Classroom. And I am just looking forward to a great year together. Please feel free to email me if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you.